Okay, let's continue with the 28. So let's see question J. So under the index 3, so that means we can put the radicands together under the same index 3. So 12 times 4, so let's see, 12 times 4, put the number with numbers. Then we have x squared times x. Then we have y to the power 5. So we want to make the exponents of the radicands to be multiples of 3 because the index is 3. So let's see, 12 and 4. So 12 is a 3 times 4, right? Then we have this 4, so 4 times 4. So we have 4 is 2 squared, times this 2 squared. So I have 3 times 2 times 2 raised by 3, because this is 2 times 2 raised by 4, right? So basically we have this as 8, 2 raised by 3, that's 8. Then 2 times 8, that's 16. 16 times 3, that's 48. Indeed, 12 times 4, that's 48. Okay, so we're going to multiply those two. 3 times 2 is 6, we got a 6. Multiplied by 2 raised by 3. Then we have x raised by 3, x raised by 2, x raised by 2, and x. So that's x raised by 3. Y to the power 5, we want to split as y to the third power and y squared. Okay. So now those ones with exponent 3, the power is 3, index 3, so they cancel each other out. So we have a 2, and I have x raised by 3, so that's x. Y raised by 3, so I have y outside the cubic root sign. What's left inside? We have 6. We have y squared. So 6y squared. And then with cubic root, index is 3. Okay, now let's erase this. Let's see k. Also cubic root. We're going to do the same. So cubic root. So this is x plus 4 raised by 1. Right? So x plus 4 raised by 1 by default. Then the other one is x plus 4 raised by 22. Cubic root. And so 22 can be written as 21 plus 1, because the 21 is multiple of 3. So that means we have x plus 4 times x plus 4 raised by 21, then x plus 4 raised by 1. Right? So this one raised by 21, 21 divided by 3, that's 7. So that one comes out as x plus 4 raised by 7, because 21 divided by 3, that's 7. Now inside cubic root, we still have this x plus 4, we have this x plus 4. So that's x plus 4 squared. So simplify to be x plus 4 raised by 7, then cubic root of x plus 4 squared. Well, let's see L. We'll do the same thing. So, and because all under the cubic root, so I have 6 times 4, 6 times 4, then times x raised by 10, times x raised by 16, times y raised by 14. Well, 64, we're looking for cubes, right? 6 times 4, not 64. 6 times 4 is 28. So 6 is 2 times 3. 4 is 2 times 2. So we get 2 cubed inside. So cubic root of 2 raised by 3 times 3. Then multiply by x. X raised by 10, then 16, that's x raised by 26. Then y raised by 1, 14. 1 plus 14, 15. Now 2 cubed then cubic root just becomes 2. Then let's see x. X is raised by 26. Well, 26 is 24 plus 2. Because 24 is a multiple of 3. 24 divided by 3, that's 8. So we have x raised by 8, but it will still have x squared left. But y to the 15th power, 15 divided by 3, that's 5. So outside the cubic root sign, we have 2 times x raised by 8, y raised by 5. Under the cubic root, the index will have 3, we have x squared. So 3x squared. And that's it, that's simplified version. Now let's see m. M is a little bit different. Let me clear. So m, we're adding, we're not multiplying. So before we're multiplication. Now we're adding those two radicals. We need something called like radicals, like terms. So only for like radicals, we can add them and subtract them. So we see square root 5 is a simplified version, but what about the square root of 125? Square root 125 is the square root of 25 times square root of 5. And square root 25 is 5. So 5 radical 5. So, but then we have 4 outside. 4. So we have to multiply 5 with 4. We get 20 radical 5. So this becomes 3 radical 5 plus 20 radical 5. For radical 5, we can think as a common factor or like radicals. So 3 plus 20, right? Many of radical 5. Or 3 plus 20, 23. So we got 23 radical 5. Square root 28. Square root 28, let's simplify this. We'll have 7 up front. Right? 28 is 4 times 7. So 7 times square root of 4 times square root of 7. And square root of 4 is 2. 2 times 7, 14. So that becomes 14 radical 7. So 14 radical 7 for the first number. The second number will have 3 radical 63. 3 times, or 9 times 8. 9 times 7, right? 9 times 7 is 63. And square root of 9 is 3. So we got 3 times 3 radical 7, which is 9 radical 7. So minus 9 radical 7. So we get a 14 minus 9 of many radical 7. Well, 14 minus 9 is 5. So we get a 5 radical 7. Same thing for O and P. O and P, we see 8, especially AX cube. Right, that's 2x square root of 2x, right? So that's AX cube, AX raised by cube, right? Because A is 4 times 2. X cube is x squared times x. So 4 square root of 4 is 2. X squared is x. So 2x outside. Then we have square root of 2x inside. Well, let's check 32, actually 3x, 32xy. Oh, but this time, the first time we have y in the ax cube y. So we have 2xy. With this one, 32 is 16 times 2. Square root of 16 is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. So we get 12x square root of 2xy. So let's write here. We have 5. So this one. So we have 5 up from the radical sign. So put the 5 back in. So we get 10. 5 times 2x is 10x. 10x is radical 2xy. So this is 10x square root of 2xy. And the second one we have 2x. So this is 2x. 2x square root of 32xy. So 2x, 32 split into 16, and 2 square root 16 is 4. So 2 times 4, that's 8. So this is plus ax square root of 2xy. 10x plus ax, because we have like radicals. Or let me write one more step. 10x plus ax square root of 2xy. 10x plus ax, 10 plus 8, 18x square root of 2xy. Okay, that's for O. Now let's see P. P was subtracting 2 terms. We also need like radicals. So we rewrite cubic root of 64, like a times 9, right? A is 2 raised by 3 times 9 x squared minus cubic root of 125 is a 5 cube x squared. 125 is 5 cube x squared. Oh, actually, 64 is 4 cube. It's 4 raised by 3. Right, so 4 raised by 3, then cubic root, that's just 4. So we'll have 4 cubic root of x squared minus 5 cubic root of x squared. Well, we have like radicals, right? So we have 4 minus 5 many cubic root of x squared, which will get a negative 1 cubic root of x squared. We'll also can divide the radicals. So both have the same index 2 square root. So that means we can put under 1, under 1 index. Now we can simplify it. 32 divided by 2, we get 16. X raised by 9 divided by x, that's x raised by 9 minus 1. Right? Square root of 6, that's 4. Well, x raised by 8, 9 minus 1 is 8. X raised by 8, 8 divided by 2, 4th power. So we'll get a 4x raised by 4. Let's see R. Both and numerator and denominator under the cubic root sign. That means we can put them together under 1 cubic root sign. Now we can do 200 divided by 5. We get 40. X raised by 10 divided by x raised by 4. We do x raised by 10 minus 4, which is 6. But 40, 5 times 8 is 40. And 8 is 2 raised by 3. So 2 comes out. And x raised by 6, 6 divided by 3, that's 2. So we get 2x squared. And then we still have 5 under the cubic root sign. So we get 2x cubic root, 2x squared cubic root of 5. For s, we have 2 radicals. So which means we can multiply those 2. So we'll FOIL it, right? We'll have first one, second one, first one, second one. So we'll multiply first with first, second with the second, we multiply second with first, first with second. So let's write here. So I have square root of 14 times the square root of 6, then minus plus, let's do plus 3 radical 5 times negative 2 radical 5. Right? So get this one, first times the first, second times this one. Then we have a second times the first plus 3 radical 5 times radical 6. Then the first one in the first times the second one in the second, which have plus square root of 14 times negative 2 radical 5. Now we simplify. 14 is 2 times 7. 6 is 2 times 3. So 2 squared. So 2 comes out. And the square root, we still have 3 times 7, which is 21. Now let's see this. We have 3 radical 5 times negative 2 radical 5. So we get negative 6 times radical 5 squared. That's 5. So plus 3 radical 5 times radical 6. That's 3 radical 30. Lastly, we multiply those two. So we have minus 2. Well, 14 is 2 times 7. But 5 is 1 times 5. So no hidden squares. So we get square root 2 radical 70. Right? Because 2 times 5, 10, 10 times 7, 70. Can we simplify further? Only this number, right? Minus 30. So 6 times 5, negative 30. And the rest we cannot simplify anymore. We just keep it like this. 2 radical 21 minus 30 plus 3 radical 30 minus 2 radical 70 as an answer. Now let's see the last one. T. We want to distribute. We have 1 radical multiplied by 2 radicals. Basically, seeing we distribute, we have cubic root of x times 3 cubic root of x. Then minus cubic root of x times 4 times the cubic root of x squared. So cubic root of x times 3 cubic root of x, that's a 3 cubic root of x squared, right? Because x is x squared. Now, minus, let's multiply those two. So get a minus 4 cubic root of x squared becomes x, right? Because cubic root of x times cubic root times 4, right? Cubic root of x squared. That means we can put them together, x times x squared, which is x cubed. So we have negative 4x, and that's it. So that's in the end, that's what we perform the operation, the result of it. So this finishes question 28.